Hi there. My name is Lisa Fleming. I am the founder and creative director of Sweet Summer Baby. Thank you guys for joining us today. I'm really excited to be a part of this virtual expo. I've been with the Prego ladies since their inception, so I feel like I'm an OG with these events. But the virtual thing is new for me, and the digital thing is new for me. And I'm not a huge fan of talking in front of people, but we're going to make it work. We're in this together. So just be patient with me, please. I always like to start with my story because I never know who out there needs to hear this. But it was always my dream to be a mama, and it didn't come as easily for me as I hoped that it would. My husband and I tried and tried and tried, and finally we had some help with from some really talented doctors, and we were blessed with a baby girl. And the rest is history, right? So your dreams will come true. Just stick with it. And for those of you who are here, it's because you are expecting this little baby. So anyway, that's my story. And I'm curious if anybody else out there has a rainbow baby, someone that they have been waiting and waiting and waiting for. But because of that, I think I was working in an office, spending a lot of time commuting. And when I got pregnant with my daughter, I thought, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to spend all of my time in the car. So I decided to leave my job, stay home full time, but I needed to work. So that's when Sweet Summer Baby was actually born. My daughter was 6 months old and she was asleep in her crib. And I decided to put up a little bib and burp cloth set on Etsy. And I didn't even tell my husband I was going to do it. I just did it. And then the next morning I was like, I want to show you this. I set up the shop and I want to show you, but we couldn't find the listing, and it's because it had sold in a couple of hours. So I thought maybe I'm onto something. So that was almost 10 years ago. My first year, I did $820 in sales. And this year we passed 100,000 on Etsy. So over the span of 10 years, we have grown and grown and grown. And I have usually between 4 and 7 ladies that help me sew. I'm the creative director, and so everything has my hand in it in some way, but I don't necessarily do all the sewing anymore. So, sorry, I'm reading your comments. This is totally new to me. So if I get distracted, it's because I want to hear, I see so many rainbow babies out there and miracle babies, and I definitely feel for you mamas. There's no greater feeling in the world than when that dream finally comes true. So anyway, I could talk about that forever. So here we are. I've got you in my studio here, and it's not fake clean for you. This is the chaos that I live in. But I did want to bring out some things like our live events would normally have. I've got a good selection of our products here. And we'll get to that in just a second. But I want to talk baby names. So I was reading your comments from earlier, and I see we've got some family names that people have already selected. I think naming your baby is one of the most important decisions you will ever make, because you are giving this baby a lifetime of this name. We decided to go the traditional route. We have a Mary Ellen, so very traditional, and she's actually named after 4 of her grandmothers. So great grandmothers, goes back. So we liked the traditional side, but I tell you, I see thousands of names every month, and get creative as you want, because there are names that people haven't thought of yet, but I'm sure I will see them pass through here anytime. So I'm curious, throw your baby names out. I want to see what we've got out there. I saw someone, I think, had a 6th, which I always love too. I love seeing those names passed down. I see somebody is waiting until the baby is born. That's what we did too, because we didn't find out what we were going to have. So we had to wait, and we didn't tell anybody, and it drove everyone crazy. So I like the people who are brave enough to do that. Wow, I see. Oh, Dylan, Avery. So cute. Oh, Charlie May. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so I want to go popular names. So for 2020 so far, no surprise here, we've got Oliver, Liam, Ethan, Aiden, and Gabriel. So I'm curious if there's any of those out there. And for the girls, Charlotte and Ava still hanging in strong. Amelia, Olivia, and Aurora. Which is funny because I haven't seen a lot of Auroras, but I guess they're out there. Oh, so cute. So my other part of my background is that I was a teacher. I taught first and second grade for quite a few years. And so a little bit of advice, if you're going to get creative, awesome. But just make sure that you own it, because if you spell your baby's name in a totally different and unique way, just understand that they're going to be spelling that name for people. You may get their names misspelled by some people. So just letting you know that's out there. And I always felt a little bad, sometimes you mispronounce a name, and the kids learn it, learn how to deal with that. It's really not a big deal. So one of the reasons that I wanted to talk about names is because that's a big part of my business. Not only do we hand make all of these things, but we personalize almost anything. So you can see I've got like this handmade burp cloth. And so it's cotton on the front. It's got a nice soft poly blend on the back. And then we put little Miss Audrey on there. So along with the names though, it's not going to follow me. We also do a lot of monogramming. And so I wanted to talk traditional rules for monogramming because not everybody knows this. So this is my niece, and she is Emmeline Robertson Nepper. And so her last name is the largest letter, and it goes in the center. So that's the traditional formatting. So it's first, middle, and last, larger in the center. That's good for baby girls or baby boys. Traditionally, that is fine to do it for either one. Now, again, it's your baby. You can do it however you want. If you want to do them all the same size, then traditionally that would be first, this is my brother, first, middle, and last, because they're all the same size. We put monograms on all kinds of things, but these are our most popular. So this little baby here, so this would be Caroline Marie Bainter, right? But I like this font too, because if you don't know that rule, or if you're getting it for a gift and you don't really know if the family wants to follow that rule, you can do first, middle, last, and it doesn't really matter. So something to keep in mind. Again, it's traditional, but it doesn't mean that that's the way you have to do it. I see this was somebody's initials. That's awesome. Actually, I had a order from a different Lisa Fleming the other day, and that made me kind of funny. So here's something else we do. We do a lot for special occasions. So these are christening shoes. I just had to do a rush pair right before I jumped on with you guys. So this is Charles Patrick. We can put the first and middle and then the name on the back. And those are available on our Etsy shop. I'm trying to look at some of your questions here. So I've done tons of monograms with 4 letters, and you just lay it out. The thing I like to do, though, if someone has 2 last names, so a 4-letter monogram, is send you a proof, because you might want to adjust the font based on what the letters are. They don't always line up as nicely. Can look kind of lopsided. So, but we can definitely do that for you. One other thing I wanted to say, so if you're into monogramming and this is something you want to do, it is best to give your monogrammer or the person that you're ordering from more information than you think is necessary. So if you know what order you want the letters to go in, spell it out for them, because it's not always best to guess that we're on the same page. If you can spell out exactly how you want those letters to be ordered, that works much better. Something else to consider, if you are into monogramming and you know that you're going to do a lot of monogramming things, consider that when you're naming your baby. I'm just going to throw an example out there. If you have a Sebastian Xavier Edelson and you're going to order it first, last, middle, you might just want to consider about that and how that's going to look for your little guy. So let me show you some other things. So we've got bibs, we've got burp claws. I showed you some of these, but what we really like to do is put coordinates together. So we've got a lot of really fun prints. This is our most popular for this year. Ooh, the light's hitting it weird. So it's this baby pink, and then we can pair it with lots of things. These are new. We've got these. It's a solid maple teething ring, and it's just got this little rabbit ear tie. So you can baby can chomp on this, get a good grip on it, and then you can take it off and wash it. So that's pretty cool, and it's like a natural toy, so we like that too. I didn't show you with the shoes, so this is the best part. They're reversible. So it's like 2 pairs in one. Oh no, there's someone has a friend that is ASS. Yeah, don't do that to your baby if you can avoid it. Maybe that's a married name. She didn't have a choice, right? But yeah, these shoes, they are our best sellers. We get really good feedback that they stay on baby's feet. They're 100% cotton, no lining, so they're nice and lightweight. And this elastic keeps it snug on the foot, but so baby, even though they want to take it off, they're going to really have to struggle on that one. So what else? Do you see anything back there that you want me to show? Ooh. So these are our best sellers at the live expos by far. This is a little newborn visor. It's really only good for a couple of weeks because their heads grow so fast, but it's so cute to put up in the nursery. It's a good baby shower prop. I always sell out of these at every expo. And here's what I'm going to do for you guys. Since we're not live together, I'm going to put this display up on my Facebook page. So if you want to snag a visor, just go and comment on the print that you want. I'm going to list it right after this. And they're $12 a piece. So I will put it in the mail for you. There's only one of each. So if you want them, come and get them. I got another good deal for you. So I want to show you that. I did this for Dallas because we had packed all of our bags for Dallas and then it got canceled. And so I decided to do it again for the September Expo. I put some gift bags together and they're just the favorite part of my job is putting little coordinates together. So it's a pair of reversible, in this one, it's a pair of reversible crib shoes, a bib, and this one has a little knit receiving blanket. This one is shoes and bloomers and a bib. These are on our Facebook page and it's tagged, the album is tagged at the top of this post. I think at the top of this, I'm not sure. I'll have to find it. I'll put it back. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Sam. So anyway, so these little bags are $25 and then there's a flat rate shipping fee. Try to make it really affordable because we're shipping all the things these days. But it's a really great way to try some of our handmade things, get a sample of the quality, and then you can come back to the shop and go crazy. Okay, I want to read some of your questions. I'm not really good at this multitasking thing. So, oh, the signs for the photo with like a sampler? I do. I actually have embroidered them and they're darling. I put them in a little embroidery hoop. I will try to put a picture of that up on our Facebook page, or always send me a message. Contact me through Facebook. That's a great way. Sweet Summer Baby is our shop on Etsy. And so that's another great way to reach out if you have a question about anything that I don't get to. I'm also going to be live in the booth today from 7 to 8. We have a crazy week, so that's about the only time I could squeeze in to be live was from 7 to 8. So come and find me then, or just send me a message and I will get back to you. Someone asked if I hand stitch the visors. I do not hand stitch the visors. No. Oh my gosh, I would be here all day long. No, actually, because this is kind of a secret recipe of mine. I bought this pattern and then I had to tweak it. It took me about 6 months to get it the way I wanted because there's different kinds of interfacing in there. But no, everything's machine done. And actually, you can see my machine is sitting right there. We really are in my studio. Let me see what else. Babies have really big feet. Yes, so I've got different sizes of shoes. The ones I showed you here are the 3-month size, and that is our most popular by far. And they're 4 inches long. For the most part, I think that's going to get your baby up through about 6 months. But if you have, especially Sarah boys, if you have a big baby boy and they have those long feet, then I would do this for a newborn. Those little monogram shoes that I showed are so sweet for coming home. Do I have a newborn pair? Yeah, well, here's a newborn pair. So you can see, let me get them out. They're itty bitty. Look at that. So you can see the difference there. Yeah, so we can do different sizes, but I always, all of our measurements are on the listings on Etsy. Blankets, I can do blankets this time of year. I don't do a lot of blankets just because we're so busy with other things with the holidays coming up. I love custom work, but custom work is so much better for me in the winter. So sorry, any babies that are on their way right now. Let's see. The visors can be personalized. I don't have a good, yeah, I can put the name right here. So I just stitch it and then I assemble the visor and it looks really sweet. So you can put their name. I'm a Missouri Tiger, so I have a Mizzou visor. The baby shoes. So here's the shoes again. And they're reversible. And then I have these monogram shoes come in all different colors. That was the best way for me to show you. So on Facebook, if you want to place an order through Facebook, that's wonderful. Send me a message, or if you want to get one of the gift bags, just comment on that photo. And there's only one available in each one. So mark sold with your email address. I'll invoice tonight and we'll get you hopefully sent out tomorrow or the next day. I try to get them sent out as quick as I can because they're all ready to go. If you want to personalize something, it's going to take a little bit longer. Yes. So I see the gift bags on Facebook can have the name added on, not the shoes, because the shoes have to be embroidered and then assembled. But I can do the bibs and Burke claws, and there's just it's a $5 charge for those for you guys. Don't tell anybody. It's just for you. But yeah, so just comment that that's what you want to do. Just understand the turnaround is going to be a little bit longer because we've got to figure out your font and your colors and all that stuff. 4 boys, 4 boys. God bless you. Sorry, just trying to read your comments. Again, I'm going to be live in my booth from 7 to 8 tonight. So if I didn't answer your question, because this is all new to me, I'm trying. So thank you for hanging in there. Come ask your questions. Feel free to email me or to send me a message on Facebook. But this has been really fun. I miss seeing and doing the face-to-face with mamas. I have literally had people jump up and down in my booth because I was going to personalize and put their baby's name on like one of the first baby items they brought. Like, you get so much good energy from talking to the mamas, but this is good, right? It's the same thing. And hopefully we'll see you all soon. So you can purchase through Etsy or Facebook, either one. I don't think I told you this either, but hopefully they posted it in Prego Expo's chat. So I do have a coupon code for you guys too, and it's $10 off a $25 purchase. The code is Prego 2020, and what's really cool about that is the monogram shoes. Sorry, those retail for $26. Now that includes shipping, but if you use the coupon code, then you can get them for $16 or $16.25. So that's a great little way to try our best-selling product for not a ton of cash. And trust me, if you're getting it for yourself or for someone else, it's going to be one of the best things at your baby shower, because you know that that's going to get tucked away in the keepsake box and passed on. And I don't know, what's better than that? So I'm about out of time. I can't believe how quickly this went. Thank you guys for bearing with me. And any other questions? Come see me tonight between 7 and 8 in my booth. Oh, wait. My sweet summer baby is here. So this is the one that I had been dreaming of not so very long ago, huh? Right, say hi.
Hi.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping in. Bye. Now I have to figure out how to do this.